Am I good?
Gonna replace it.
Okay.
And go.
Awesome. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of SGTV. Excited to have a new face today. We have Shane.
Hi, everybody.
We have Meredith
I'm
as
back.
well. So really excited to kind of go through all the topics today. We have a lot of good topics, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into it. All right, so we'll go ahead and pass it over to Shane for operations.
Thanks, Derek. So the most important topic today is the Performance and Profitability Summit. You should have received an email from me recently with a video of me and the rest of the group talking about the Performance and Profitability Summit. So as a reminder, that is September 30th through October 2nd. Plan on arriving in Fort Worth on the evening of the 30th and departing Fort Worth not earlier than 4 Central on October 2nd. That's going to be 2 days of content. The first day is actually business planning and going over all of the operational things that you need to do for your StormGuard business. And then the second day that I'm really excited about is going to be our brand refresh, where we're going to show you what we've been working on, what GoDo's been working on. We're really, really excited about it. This is so important, and we want 100% attendance that we are paying for your hotel rooms. So who can come? Franchisees and franchisees' family members who work in the business. We're really, really excited to show you what we've been working on to get you here in Fort Worth and see y'all again. So that is the most important topic, September 30th through October 2nd.
We've got some good food coming too, right? We're doing hotel and food.
We're
So
going to Ren's favorite restaurant.
It is Ren's favorite
You
restaurant.
probably won't be there, but it is his favorite restaurant. So we're going to go to Rio Mambo. It is being hosted and sponsored by ABC and Owens Corning. So shout out to them as usual.
Yep.
But we're excited about it.
Yeah,
Looking
I was
forward
going
to
to
seeing you
cook, but I
guys.
guess you guys are going to find another option.
No,
That's
we
fine.
changed our mind. Derek will be
Derek, I
staying
thought you were
up
doing
until
lunch.
3 a.m. to barbecue.
I would
He's
love to do
doing
that.
lunch, maybe. I don't know.
I'm more into barbecue than marketing. So
Yep.
I will say, though, for the brand refresh, really excited about that. It's going to be more impactful being here with everybody to kind of walk through the journey. Just so if you guys have the opportunity to come, we really want everybody to come, but
Yeah.
it's going to be very important to come out.
Right.
Looking forward to it.
And I know if Jason were here, he'd want us to spotlight the financial piece and the operations piece that's just so integral, right? Performance and profitability go hand in hand, and that's going to be the big focus for Wednesday. We've got a lot of really good things we're kind of cooking up, so to speak, on the ops side.
But not barbecue. Sad day.
No.
I can bring one of my many smokers if I needed to.
All right. We might take you up on that for a
Right.
future conference.
Yep.
Conference 2028.
9, 10,
Something.
11.
I don't know.
I see.
All right. Next topic, fishing campaign. So we just ran a fishing campaign from May to June. We had a 2.64% click-through rate. So that's somebody clicking on a fishing link, which sounds good, but unfortunately that is much higher than our previous campaign. Our previous campaign was a 0.5% click-through rate. So a couple of tips. If you get a password reset email and you didn't reset your password, that is phishing. Be very cognizant of what you're clicking. And in my own life, I've seen this a lot recently. I get a lot of phone calls from Google telling me that somebody tried to log into my account. Pro tip, Google's never going to call you and tell you that somebody tried to log into your account ever. So just don't even answer those. Be very, very aware and vigilant about
Vigilant sounded good.
I know it did,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah.
Vigilant about what you click. It's a huge threat to businesses today. We know people that have had big losses because of phishing emails. So just, we're going to run another campaign in the future. We're not going to tell you when, but just be vigilant about clicking on those links.
Those crazy scammers.
I know.
Just do what I do. Just don't look at email.
So that's why you never respond. All right. Okay. So speaking of phone calls, this is a legitimate phone call. We are hot into franchise development now. And so you will receive calls from potential franchisees that are investigating StormGuard and looking at whether they want to buy a StormGuard business or not. So expect to receive some of those calls. They're not scams, but if you ever have a question, you can feel free to reach out to anybody on the team. Call Jason, call me, call Shannon, and we'll confirm whether the person that's called you is a legitimate candidate or not. As a franchisor, we can't talk about financial numbers. We can't make any representations about financial numbers. So just because somebody's asking you about your financials doesn't mean that it's a scam. But of course, better to be safe than sorry. Feel free to reach out to us if you have questions. But there are going to be legitimate franchise development calls coming in. All right. Next topic, we have a webinar coming up on August 14th at 10:30 Central. And that is a webinar we're hosting, and QXO, formerly Beacon, will be on the call. We have a new national rep named Dustin Thurman. He joined QXO in the last 2 months or so, but he has significant experience doing what we do. He worked for a very large contractor in their residential services division. So he knows what you deal with every day. Beacon, just like our other vendors, is there to help you. QXO is there to help you, but this is a great opportunity to meet him. I've sent an email out, so you should have his contact info. Feel free to reach out to him before that, but you get to all meet him on August 14th at 10:30 Central. Okay. All right, Zoho accounts. So we have mostly completed the switch to AccuLinks. There are a couple of franchisees that are still in the process of switching over, but we've got to get off of Zoho. So starting on August billables, we are reducing the number of Zoho accounts that we will pay for. Right now, we're paying for 2 accounts. Starting in August, we're going to pay for 1 Zoho account, and we're going to pay for that account through the end of calendar year 25. And then the goal is we just shut off access completely to Zoho at the end of the year. Might extend it for a month or 2 because we know that you've got to get all of your tax stuff if you've got anything in there from then. But we're actually going to transfer all of the data over, so hopefully you won't need to. But any accounts beyond 1 account you'll be paying for starting on August billables. One other billable item. So this is a change for us. We pay for Hail Trace, but they added a new charge on that they've never charged us before. It's $10 per location per month. And what that gets you is the local information on the people in your area. It gets all of that local map data. Unfortunately, you can't opt out of it. You have to be in. It's an all or nothing thing for the system. So we're going to start adding that to your billables beginning in August, but it's only $10 a month per location. It's not a per user charge or anything, but it should make Hail Trace more functional for you.
That's good.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
That's a lot.
Easy enough. Cool.
What's the most important thing?
The profitability and the Performance and Profitability Summit.
That's right. And when is it?
It is September 30th to October 2nd. We got business planning, profitability and performance summits, and brand refresh updates.
Yeah. Tuesday through Thursday.
And Rio Mamba, so big food place.
And maybe Ren will make an appearance. I don't know. Mayor says no. I'm thinking maybe he shows up.
I don't know. Don't know. We go minute by minute most days.
I can bring my kid.
We could just have all the kids of Storm.
The StormGuard Kids.
Right.
Start the StormGuard Kids Club.
That works.
Sounds like a lot of energy.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and hand it over to Meredith for people development.
Cool. So people development corner, if you will. Thank you guys for participating in the webinars and trainings that I've done. We've kind of put together this year. I think hearing from franchisees, hearing from Jason and Tommy. Hopefully this stuff's adding value and it's continuing to, drive conversation and awareness on, various aspects of the employee life cycle, if you will. So wanted to do one for August. I'll be sending out the invite coming up very soon, but it's going to be called Making the Most of the First 90 Days. So really kind of what I want to convey in this is that onboarding is a process. It's not just a checklist. It's not paperwork. And those first 90 days, system-wide, are where we have the most turnover. So employees, if they're not having a good experience in onboarding, with just clear training, direction, guidance, that's your opportunity to build buy-in and culture within your team. So I want to give you guys clear, actionable strategies and tools, like I said, to make the most of those first 90 days. What does that look like? So we're going to be building on Rotor and talking about how we can just improve retention and engagement and performance by setting them up for success those first 3 months.
Awesome.
So that'll be mid-August. And then all of the webinars that we've done this year, I think, are all on SGA. We've got the links that were sent out in the Guardian. So this one will be, recorded and shared after as well.
Are they going to be in Fran Connect?
I thought they were in Fran Connect. I need to double check on that. So that's a good point. Making sure they're in the library, because I think this one's probably the 4th or 5th one we've done this year. We've done a few. But the other thing I wanted to mention just real quick, ADP, thank you guys for, being open to talking to Stephanie. We've got a lot of franchisees that are already using ADP as a payroll, HR partner. But one thing I wanted to make sure we mentioned was that even if you're happy with your payroll provider, ADP can also do retirement benefits. So things like IRA, 401k, right? Things that might help people be engaged and happy and stick around a little bit longer because they're getting good benefits. They can help you with that. So just wanted to make sure we shared that and,
And our franchisees get a discount for using ADP, right?
Correct. Yep. And what's cool is that if you bundle and save, right? So, depending on which package they chose, or again, retirement offerings that they're doing, maybe 401k or IRA through the various kind of partnership platforms ADP has, that discount can go even further. So if you haven't talked to Stephanie Farino, our ADP partner, already, I would recommend, especially if you've got a larger location, larger staff, might be worth a conversation with them, just kind of exploring what some of those offerings are and how they can save you money or just, help you be more efficient with some of those processes. So they're a great partner. We're excited to have them on board. They're going to be at conference. So I think that's it from people development. But if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I can help you. So.
Awesome. So what's the most important thing as of today for people development and for operations?
People development and operations?
Yes.
Operations is easy.
Performance and Profitability
Performance
Summit.
and Profitability Summit.
When is it?
When is it?
When is it?
September
Tuesday,
30th.
September 30th. So y'all will fly in Tuesday night. Wednesday, we'll have a full day of instruction, right? Training. We'll cover meals. You'll have breakfast and snacks and lunch here with us. And then Wednesday night will be dinner. We're covering transportation to get y'all from the hotel to the office where training will be, and then back to the hotel. So all that's covered. So really all you have to pay for are flights and Ubers back and forth from the airport to Fort Worth.
And what is Thursday morning?
Thursday morning is the brand refresh.
That's right.
Yes,
Can you tell that this is important and we are excited?
it's very important.
Very excited.
And we're hoping that we get a lot of people here. I mean, we haven't done a strategic planning. Summits is replacing strategic planning, right? So we didn't do strategic planning last year. We had a lot of reasons for that. And then before that, I think, there was opportunity there to do some things better. So we're very excited. The ops team is about Summit and seeing you guys and helping you get ready for 26.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Well, I'll go ahead and dive into marketing here. So a few of my topics. So one of them, I think the most important right now for us is moving. So we've had a few locations that actually have moved without telling us, which is scary. And so first thing you want to do if you are thinking about moving is have a conversation with your performance coaches. that kind of gets the ball rolling and the conversation started. And the reason why this is important is because so if you moved in the middle of the night, you have to have a Google business profile, verification process. You need to have signage up. You need to have all the marketing materials. And so if you don't have that, you can't get verified. And then if another business is going into the place that you were currently at, and they try to get a verification, Google's going to go ahead and permanently close your location on Google Business Profile, which causes a lot of headache down the road. And so there's a lot of things that we can do in the interim as you're moving. So it's really a conversation starter. We hate for us or for you guys to be dark on the web based off of just not letting us know about moving. So, and then there's also a lot of other things too. We want to make sure that if Patty's sending you guys any checks, we want to make sure that's going to the right location. Same thing with our partners. We want to make sure that everything is going to the correct location. Yep. But most important, at least from a marketing standpoint, is we want to make sure that your Google Business Profile is still active and not suspended.
Yeah.
So.
And obviously, we have a brand refresh coming. So if you're planning a move anytime soon, maybe have a conversation with us before you make heavy investments.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's actually a couple of franchisees that reached out just about reordering materials or reordering swag. And, I kind of guided them in the right direction of, hey, maybe you should wait on this, or you should buy a little bit of that because I'd hate for you all to spend money in the short term. So have conversations with us if there's something big you want to purchase or any kind of move you want to do.
Yep.
So
real quick on the move thing, that can also affect your career plug, zip codes, and job posting, all the algorithm, all the things with posting radius and all that stuff. So it's not just, my lease is up, I'm moving to a bigger office or a cheaper office or better office. I mean, there's so many factors, but Google for sure.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Just communicate, right?
Yeah,
They're moving.
you don't want to piss off Google.
No.
So. Cool. All right. So the second item is the branding site. So last year we had built out the branding site that has more information about certain partners, where to go, what to do. That site is now turned off. We routed everything over to Fran Connect. So everything that was on the branding site is now in Fran Connect. All the logos, again, the partner information. So if you have any kind of questions, concerns, where to go, what to do, contact your performance coaches, contact Thomas or myself, and we can definitely point you guys in the right direction. So just letting you know that the branding.stormguardrc.com site is now off. Dope. So Dope Marketing is a partner that we introduced 4 months ago. A direct mail company that also does Neighborhood Blitz. They also do a lot of referral programs as well. They reached out to me actually last Friday and wanted to talk about something new that they wanted to introduce to everybody that either signs up or has signed up. They're actually going to be adding in 400 credits each month to kind of help kickstart certain postcards every month. No additional charge for us or for you all. So it's a good opportunity. They will be at conference as well, but It's a good opportunity to at least get your feet wet with some direct mail. It's definitely going to be important when we look at a whole retail program because of the neighborhood blitz, the hot lead QR code feature, and then also the referral program optimizations that they have as well. So if you guys want more information about Dope, again, reach out to myself or Thomas, and we'll get you connected to the right partners.
So how many? What do you get for 400 credits?
So 400 credits equals out to $1 per postcard. So it's less. It's about 89 cents per postcard, depending on how much you send at once. Yeah. So you're talking about 500 postcards.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that they're throwing in for an additional or for no cost. So again, it's they do Neighborhood Blitz, they do EDDMs. It's been a great partnership so far, and we've had a lot of good sign up. And awesome. We are also adding in I don't remember the top of my head. I think it's 2,500 credits per user that signs up. That will help, again, kickstart. So really the first month or two, postcards are really not costing you any money because we're already covering the credits in the beginning. So again, a good opportunity to kind of get out there in the direct mail, but it's also direct mail is really more impression based. That helps drive traffic back to the website. but it's a good branding opportunity, especially if you're doing Meta, you're doing Google, you're doing direct mail. Within the last 5 years, direct mail has made a comeback, and so it's gotten smarter. It's no more the spray and pray type approach. Direct mail has gotten much smarter with how they're targeting certain homeowners.
I think you hit it. You know, I know we've been talking about it for a long time, but the retail program is coming. We are going to introduce it in January at conference. But, you know, part of that is an omni-channel approach to marketing, which means, yeah, of course, Google and Facebook and all of that stuff, but you've got to be where your customers are, and your customers get the mail every day.
Yep.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
send cookies too, right?
They do
You
send
can
cookies. That is
I
an
mean,
option.
Who doesn't like cookies?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So really excited about that partnership. Like I said, we got to continue to build upon it, but I see it's going to be a good partnership in the future. So really excited about it. Last thing too, just a reminder, Thomas has been working on a few marketing approaches. So for more in-house attempts, so like Meta, you know, he's been working with a couple franchisees on doing some Meta ads, local service ads, so you're Google guaranteed. So if there's an opportunity, you guys want to do some more stuff in-house, contact us. We're ready to pull the trigger on at least Meta, Nextdoor ads, and Google guarantee. So just another added benefit to help you guys out as we look at shifting some stuff.
Right.
So that's all I have. That's all operations, people development,
Yep.
marketing. I will say for the next SGTV, really excited to try to test out. We're going to see how it works, but we're going to include a little bit of a panel or a partnership with a partner. I don't know the topic just yet, but we're going to test it out. That was the whole point of SGTV, is to kind of get our feet wet a little bit, explain a little bit more of the content in the Storm Guardian. You guys can listen to it at your leisure. But we wanted to continue to build upon it. So having partner updates, having more panel discussions, just to really dive into certain topics. So we're going to test that out for next month.
Cool.
And really excited about that.
Awesome.
But the most important thing of today is what?
Meredith?
Summit.
The Performance and Profitability Summit.
Yep.
I'm so excited. I really am.
Yeah.
Can I just tell them about the brand refresh?
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, let's just break the news.
Okay.
Kind of tell 'em.
No.
No, I want to. So this is what we're going to do for the brand refresh. So I think we're going to get...